So I'm here with my friend Melanie, who contacted me because of this terrible disaster that has happened in Syria and Turkey, and all of the people who are going through very tough times. And so not only the people there, but also um, Syrians and Turks who now live in America and are feeling so much upset for their families and their home country, and also Ukrainians and, well, unfortunately, people all over the world. There's so many tough things. So Melanie, tell folks a little bit more about what it was that you wanted to create.
Well, I just wanted to bring some relief. I know the situations, for so many people are astronomical and feel unbearable. And I know through your work and seeing your videos and also teaching EFT to some Ukrainian Americans and seeing the difference it makes, just the relief that you can see it in their faces and the stress just falls away. And we're not going to be able to change the situation. We're not going to be able to, put everything, you know, to make everything better, but just some immediate relief for right now, and maybe to just take the enormity of the situation and just kind of put it over here for just a moment and just do the tapping to help bodies and minds feel better, and then they can make better decisions and hopefully go from there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Providing relief. And for those of us who are not from Syria or Turkey or Ukraine or any of these other places, we're all still part of the collective. And I truly believe, everything is energy. We're all connected. And so for any of us to go through and clear some of this upset and clear some of this overwhelm, it helps the collective whole.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
appreciate anybody who's willing to let go of some stress for the good of the collective whole.
Yeah, and there's so much going on in the world, and then I know there's so many empathetic people out there that care about the Syrians and the Turks and the Ukrainians and so many others. And I think by doing this together, and also those of us who come from families who survived wars, that can be very triggering as well. And so just to kind of heal collectively, and then just bring some immediate relief right now, and then hopefully work with them side by side down the road.
Yeah. So let's do some tapping to provide comfort for ourselves and pass that on to others.
Okay.
Taking full responsibility for your own well-being. Even though this is painfully overwhelming,
Even though this is painfully overwhelming,
I choose to love and accept myself.
I choose to love and accept myself.
Even though I feel painfully overwhelmed,
Even though I feel painfully overwhelmed,
I choose to love and honor myself.
I choose to love and honor myself.
Even though I feel painfully overwhelmed
Even though I feel painfully overwhelmed
by the massive suffering,
by the massive suffering,
all the upset,
all the upset,
all the pain.
all the pain.
And I feel it too.
And I feel it too.
And I want to relieve it for myself and others.
I want to relieve it for myself and others.
And even though I feel painfully overwhelmed,
And even though I feel painfully overwhelmed,
I choose to deeply and completely
I choose to deeply and completely
love, honor, and accept myself.
love, honor, and accept myself.
And maybe anyone else who might be involved.
And maybe anyone else who might be involved.
Because I choose to feel that free.
Because I choose to feel that free.
All this sense of overwhelm.
All this sense of overwhelm.
All this pain.
All this pain.
All this suffering.
All this suffering.
And I'm feeling some of that suffering.
And I'm feeling some of that suffering.
Even if I wasn't there.
Even if I wasn't there.
Because everything is energy.
Because everything is energy.
And we're all connected.
And we're all connected.
And so I feel some of that.
So I feel some of it.
And if that's the case.
And if that's the case.
I choose to be open to the possibility.
I choose to be open to the possibility.
That if I can allow myself to feel more peace.
That if I can allow myself to feel more peace.
Other people will get to feel that.
Other people will get to feel that.
If I can take on some of their suffering.
If I can take on some of their suffering.
Maybe they can take on some of my peace.
Maybe they can take on some of my peace.
So I choose to clear what doesn't feel like peace.
So I choose to clear what doesn't feel like peace.
clearing that stuff in the present,
clearing that stuff in the present,
and even stuff I'm holding on to from the past.
and even stuff I'm holding on to from the past.
My personal past,
My personal past,
my family's past,
my family's past,
my country's past,
my country's past,
any old pain or suffering that I've been hanging on to.
any old pain or suffering that I've been hanging on to.
I'm giving myself permission to process that
I'm giving myself permission to process that
and release as much of it as I can.
and release as much of it as I can.
And it's not just a matter of being stoic,
Not just a matter of being stoic,
saying, oh, I don't feel pain,
saying, oh, I don't feel pain,
and I'm just going to move forward.
and I'm just going to move forward.
I'm honoring my feelings.
I'm honoring my feelings.
I'm honoring the pain I feel,
I'm honoring the pain I feel,
the sadness that I feel,
the sadness that I feel,
the grief that I feel.
the grief that I feel.
I'm honoring all of the feelings that I have,
I'm honoring all the feelings that I have.
allowing myself to process them
I'm allowing myself to process them
so that I can feel more peace
so that I can feel more peace
and then share that peace.
and then share that peace.
Some part of me might say,
Some part of me might say,
when something bad happens,
when something bad happens,
I need to stay stuck in a bad place.
I need to stay stuck in a bad place.
That's how I honor the people that are involved.
That's how I honor the people that are involved.
And I love and appreciate that part of me
And I love and appreciate that part of me
that wants to honor these people.
that wants to honor these people.
I choose to be open to the possibility
I choose to be open to the possibility
that as I allow myself to feel more peace,
that as I allow myself to feel more peace,
I might find healthier ways to honor them.
I might find healthier ways to honor them.
And as I feel more peace,
And as I feel more peace,
I can think more clearly
I can think more clearly
and I can find better solutions.
and I can find better solutions.
There are solutions that are needed,
There are solutions that are needed,
and I want to be part of the solution.
and I want to be part of the solution.
I'm honoring my feelings
I'm honoring my feelings
as I allow myself to get more freedom,
as I allow myself to get more freedom,
to be able to do more good,
to be able to do more good,
clearing what doesn't feel like peace,
clearing what doesn't feel like peace,
clearing what doesn't feel like love,
clearing what doesn't feel like love,
so I can send a whole lot more love.
so I can send a whole lot more love.
I got plenty to share.
I got plenty to share.
I'm clearing what gets in the way of sending it.
I'm clearing what gets in the way of sending it.
And as I get more clear,
And as I get more clear,
I'll figure out what else I can send.
I'll figure out what else I can send.
It might be certain resources.
It might be certain resources.
It might be my gifts and talents.
It might be my gifts and talents.
There's a lot of good that I can do.
There's a lot of good that I can do.
So I'm processing the stuff that holds me down.
So I'm processing the stuff that holds me down.
So I have a lot more freedom to do good.
So I have a lot more freedom to do good
Body, mind, and spirit.
in body, mind, and spirit.
Take a deep breath. And lather, rinse, repeat as necessary, and allow yourself to be aware of various things that might come up. And chances are, I explore my YouTube channel or any of my other colleagues who have other tapping resources or other resources that can help folks move through this stuff. Again, it's not a matter of just being stoic and just, oh, you just suck it up and move through. You want to heal and clear what doesn't feel like peace, so that as you move forward, you're moving forward in a much more peaceful way.
Yeah.
There's only so much we can do about natural disasters, but in terms of war and things like that, guess what? The solution to war is probably going to be peace.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we allow ourselves to heal that stuff inside that causes us to think and act in violent ways, then we cultivate peace. That's my blue wristband says cultivate peace. I always remember what my marching orders are.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm certified in trauma relief, and there's certain techniques that can help people, continue with this consistently, practicing. But I found that, with your videos, I found that EFT was the best thing that provided immediate relief. And so thank you for doing this.
Oh, thank you for bringing the idea to me. I've been, since the earthquake, been thinking, what do I do? What do I do? I have, I have a playlist of videos called Tapping Through a Crisis.
Mhm.
And it's at tapwithbrad.com/crisis. That's just a bunch of videos on YouTube freely available that cover a lot of things that may be coming up for folks in these circumstances. But I appreciate you bringing up this idea to be able to create a resource for those who are going through this particular disaster, and and other challenging times that other people might be facing, and for anyone who's watching this who may not be personally affected by this, but is going through some other kind of struggle, or again, just anytime we clear what we're feeling about, any discomfort that we're feeling, that helps to clear the collective whole.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you found that helpful. And as said in the video, just you allowing yourself to clear some of the discomfort and experience more peace benefits the collective whole. So thank you for doing that. And if you are in a position to do more than that and would like to pay it forward, please support the American Red Cross or any of the other agencies that are providing support in these challenged areas. Every little bit helps. So if you can do even just a little bit, that is really appreciated. Thank you.